Hi, my name is Mark Toole, and today I'm going to talk to you about one of the most valuable commodities in business. It's a simple idea, one so simple that it often gets overlooked, and I'm also going to talk to you about a new way to apply this simple idea to make more money in your business. But first, a little bit about me. A few years ago, I was offered a job. That job, head of customer service for a then small financial publishing company. Now, I know what you're thinking. If you're like me, this is what I was thinking at the time. Customer service? I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound very interesting. I want to get into marketing, sales, the exciting parts of the business, the growth parts of business, the part of the business where you can bring in some money and make some sales. Now, don't worry. This is not going to be a video today where I talk to you about customer service. Quite frankly, that would bore me to death as well, and that's not what we're going to talk about today. But when I was offered that job, I thought about it for just a moment. Something clicked, and I immediately said, I'm taking this job. I accepted the job right there on the spot, and several years later, I'm very glad that I did. And again, this has nothing to do with customer service. Now, what did I do here that was different? Why did I take this job? We'll get to that in a minute. But when I started there, when I took this customer service job, my first thought was, I don't want this to be a customer service job. I want this to be something else. I want this to be something better. I want this to be something more exciting. So I set a specific and, at that time, outrageous goal. I'm going to take this customer service department, customer service, which most people, maybe most of you watching this video, think of as an expense, a cost. A necessary expense, a necessary cost of doing business, sure, but definitely on the cost side of the equation. My idea, my goal, simply reverse that. Take that cost, that expense, customer service, and turn it into an efficient revenue-generating profit center. And a couple years later, looking back, that's exactly what happened, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. Now, did this work? Well, that company, you may have heard of it, started at $0, and within a couple of years, less than 2 years, it was over $20 million revenue, later sold to the biggest publisher in the space, a behemoth, multi-billion-dollar company, which you've definitely heard of. And that was we built that company up basically from zero. So am I taking personal credit for all of that? No, there were other very intelligent people on that team, but was certainly part of it. This is what we're going to talk about today, because you can have the best salespeople, you can have the best marketing people, and that's good, and you should, but it's not complete. There's more to the business than that, and this is the opportunity that we're going to talk about today. But I sat down to that job. I did not really know how I was going to accomplish this goal that I set for myself. I had said I'm going to do this and didn't really know what to do. Took some trial and error, took a lot of reading, a lot of learning, a lot of experimentation, but over a couple years there, I developed a system that worked very, very well. A system that really turned what was then called customer service into something entirely different. I'm going to use the term customer service marketing for now. Maybe there'll be a better term sooner or later for this, but it's really about just taking advantage of that one super important commodity, the most valuable commodity in business that I hinted at the beginning of this talk. What is that commodity? Attention. Think about it. You cannot sell to someone if you don't have their attention. You cannot persuade someone if you don't have their attention. What is sales? What is marketing? Different approaches of going out to get somebody's attention. Once you have that attention, then you go from there down your marketing funnel, through your sales process, whatever you do, but you need to get their attention first. Now, this generally is focused on people outside the business, new customers, people who are new to you, going out and prospecting these people. That's how this usually works. And you should absolutely do that. And there's a lot of people who have talked about this, and you probably have already read much of this. You're probably already doing much of this already. But attention is a valuable resource. And there's one area of business where attention is almost taken for granted. There's an area of business where attention is almost treated as a nuisance. These people are paying attention to us, let's get rid of them. And that area is the conventional approach to customer service. They consider it to be a low-value activity, so they hire low-value people and put them in this role to basically bat away all this attention. Oh, I have a question about this. Okay, here's an answer. Go away. I have a problem here. Go away. We've solved it. Leave. This is a massive, massive waste of this valuable resource, attention. And that realization right there, that was the thing that turned that expense, customer service, into the third sibling of marketing and sales in the revenue generation side of the equation. That's what I'm talking about here today. I developed a specific system to do this. You have the idea now. You could try to go out and replicate this. Maybe you will, maybe you should. But I have a system. I've done this before. I know what I'm doing. I can help you shave years off the learning curve. I can show you exactly how to get this right away. No hassle necessary. And to this day, I'm still shocked that it seems that no one else has figured this out. I look around, I keep looking for it. Once this clicked for me, once these strategies were tested and started working, and I saw how well they worked, I figured someone else must be doing this. I can't be the only person talking about this. But every time I look, I can't find anyone else talking about this. I can find no one else doing these things. It really is, apparently, a revolutionary idea, and that's why I'm making this video today. That's why I'm talking to you. I want to spread this idea wider. I want to help businesses get this stuff right and make more money. So, what are we going to do from here? If this interests you, if this is something you might want to have in your business, if you want to talk more about this, see how I can help, see how much more money I can make you on something like this, just send me a message. Click the link below this video. I'll be in touch shortly, and we'll arrange a time to talk further about how I can help you specifically. Now, every business is different, every business is unique, and I want to be clear, this is not some conventional, off-the-shelf customer service outsourcing program. It's nothing of the kind. I'm not even going to use the word customer service unless I have to, with all the implications that come along with that word. That is not what this is. Now, it does involve what was traditionally considered customer service. It will involve making drastic changes to that piece of the business to turn it from a cost into something beneficial, into something profitable, into something that will make you more money. So that's what I want to talk to you about. Every business is unique. This is not a plug and play, off the shelf, I'm just selling you this thing and walking away sort of deal. This is something where I will work with you personally to get this right in your business, which is why the details really need to be talked about one-on-one. So send me a message. We'll book a time to talk soon, and I'll help you get this stuff right now rather than later. This is too important to miss out on, and I'm here to help.